وعن أنس بن مالك رضي الله عنه قال: كنا نسافر مع النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم فلم يعب الصائم على المفطر ولا المفطر على الصائم.
This hadith, Anas ibn Malik, he said, كنا نسافر, we were travelers. كنا نسافر, it doesn't mean that we were travelers and it was always travelers. The word kunna doesn't mean, it doesn't, لا يقتضي المداومة, doesn't show continuation and consistency, and it happened a lot. As can sometimes be benefit from the word kana. Kana in the Arabic language, it does show الدوام والاستمرار. It shows continuation of something and that it keeps reoccurring. That's not the case here right now. Okay? Why? Because the Prophet ﷺ, him traveling in Ramadan, it didn't happen many. Okay? So kana doesn't benefit the meaning. كنا نسافر, we travel, مع النبي, with the messenger صلى الله عليه وسلم. فلم يعب الصائم. The messenger, he did not blame, or he did not tell off the one who was fasting. على المفطر, over the one who was breaking his fast. ولا المفطر على الصائم, and he didn't tell off and scold the ones who were not fasting over the ones who were fasting. He didn't tell anyone off, basically. He didn't say to the ones who were fasting, why are you fasting for? And he didn't say to the ones who weren't fasting, why are you not fasting as well? He didn't, alayhi salatu wasalam. This wording is the wording of Imam al-Bukhari. It's Imam al-Bukhari's wording. The benefits that we take from this hadith. Number one, the permissibility of fasting when you're traveling. And also breaking your fast when you're traveling. Why? Because the messenger, he consented to both of the parties. He allowed them to do what they want. He looked at them and their situation, and he didn't tell anyone off. That means you can fast if you want to. You can also not fast if you want to. It's your choice. So when two people are traveling and one doesn't fast and the other one fasts, don't blame, don't criticize, because the messenger didn't, alayhi salatu wasalam. Don't say, I'm better than you, mashallah. Why are you not? Just fast, and don't tell the person off. The person who is more righteous than you and more fearful of Allah Azza wa Jalla, Nabiullah Muhammad, he didn't tell anyone off. So the person it's his choice. He can do what he wishes. Number two, the messenger's consent is a proof in our religion. Whatever the messenger consents to. You know what consent means? Anything that is done in his presence and he doesn't object. He does not object. He allows it to happen. This is a proof in our religion. I mean, we can use that as an argument and say, this is permissible. Why? Because it was done in the presence of the messenger and he did not object to it. Because if it was wrong, he would object to it. His whole purpose in being amongst his companions was to correct their mistakes. That was his job, alayhi salatu wasalam. And so since he didn't object to it, it's permissible. And we always mention this principle, which is لا يجوز تأخير البيان في حقه صلى الله عليه وسلم. That it is not permissible for the messenger to delay in explaining something when the need is there. If this action was wrong, he would have to explain it on the spot and say it's wrong. But because he didn't, it shows that it's what? It's permissible. What both parties did is permissible. The third benefit that we take from the hadith is this hadith is a refutation against the al-Zahiriyya, the Zahiri madhab. There's a madhab called madhab al-Zahiriyya, which originated from Abu Dawood al-Zahiri, but then it was supported and it was aided by Ibn Hazm rahimahullah ta'ala. Their argument was, when you're a traveler, you can't fast. And if you do fast, your fasting you will not be rewarded for your fasting. It's null and void. And their argument was the statement of Allah, which is فَمَنْ كَانَ مِنْكُمْ مَرِيضًا أَوْ عَلَى سَفَرٍ فَعِدَّةٌ مِنْ أَيَّامٍ أُخَرٍ. Their argument is, whichever from amongst you is ill or is a traveler, then he brings back his fasting other days. They said, look, he brings back his fasting other days. Meaning, if you're sick or you're a traveler, you are not allowed to fast. You have to bring it back another time. That's what they took from the ayah. Are we all together, brothers? That's what they took from the ayah. Like what we said is, the reconciliation between the ayah and the hadith is, you bring it back as a rukhsa. As a rukhsa. Not that if you do choose to fast, that your fasting is incorrect. That's incorrect position to hold. Number 4, the fourth benefit that we take from it again is Yusru Shari'at al-Islamiyah, how simple our religion is and how we were given a choice between fasting and breaking our fast.